How are you, Zach?
I'm okay.
You know, for the entire time that I've been doing this podcast, I've realised one thing.
Yeah?
I don't think I've ever actually introduced myself.
Oh. This is gentle.
I'm not gonna start now. So fuck that shit. You should be able to figure it out.
It's gentle, guys. Famous My Hero Academia villain. Okay.
Yes, it is I.
Yeah.
So what did you think of the chapter?
I think it's good. I think
love it.
Gentle's backstory is great. I love how he's essentially the inverse of Midoriya.
Yes, I realised that when I was rereading it again.
Yeah. He has no support in his life, and he is very much what Midoriya is not. And he's inspired by a hero to go down the path of villainy. And I
love it so much because every single problem I had with Gentle up until this point, like if all he wants is to be known, why doesn't he just become a hero? And it's like, well, this is why he doesn't just become a hero, Callum, you stupid fucking idiot. God, I Hirokoshi, know what I'm writing. Don't question me. And then I read it, and I'm like, yes, Mr. Hirokoshi-san, I understand.
Thank you, Bobby.
No, seriously, though, I love this chapter.
It was great.
It's just great, especially because I can see where Gentle was coming from, and it explains. Like, anything that you had to question about Gentle, I think gets answered in this chapter.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it explains what went on when he was introduced. He used the brother's quirk to beat up all those guys before.
Mm-hmm.
It explains why he's a villain and not a hero. And, like, I think it's honestly great. And his backstory is, like, kind of tragic, actually.
Yeah.
Like, he has the same spirit as Midoriya. It's just that he
on the
has
other
a quirk.
side.
He has a quirk, and he just didn't use it correctly. Because Midoriya did the exact same fucking thing. It's just, look, Midoriya actually obstructed hero, business. But nothing bad happened to him. If anything, it made All Might give him his quirk.
Mm-hmm.
But when he does it, he accidentally kills a man and ruins his family's reputation. He's just forced to go fucking live a hermit life.
Does he kill him or does he just injure him? No, he's dead.
No,
he's dead. Yeah. Oh, no.
Wait, the man who
6
fell
months.
will need 6 months to make a full recovery. But his family's reputation is, gone. Because on his family's house, they've just got a bunch of shit stuffed through their, mailbox. And the graffiti reads, scum and trash.
Oh.
Which is just... Poor gentleman. It's just so sad.
He's just such a good boy.
It's to me, it's kind of a stupid reason though. Just because he wasn't recognised, he suddenly wants his name out there. But I guess from his situation, a friend, we don't know if they were friends because he could have just been in the same class. I think that's what he says.
I think it's just who knows.
I love Trash Gentle. When you zoom in on him, he's just, his beard is unkept. The face where he's just looking down, and it's just what the fuck have I been doing with my life?
Same. I make that exact same face every day.
Every single time you finish recording the podcast, you press stop, and it's just what am I doing with my life?
I could be making videos for my channel.
Zach, buddy, we both know that's not gonna happen.
Anyhow.
Nah, one day.
Yeah, and then the clash between Gentle and Deku in this chapter looks great at the end of the chapter. Mm-hmm. It's great.
It's kind of sad though, because the way he's using his quirk currently is really fucking well. I'm not sure if that's just because he's got the La Brava boost. Mm-hmm. But the fact that he can layer his quirk on so much that someone nearly gets squashed, that would be really useful. And just the panel where his mom, I'm assuming it's his mom, just throwing the telephone at him is like, it's just so tragic to me.
Yeah.
It's just so sad because he's just being rejected.
I think I'm just putting this out there. I think this is really just trying to set up this isn't going to be a gentle arc. This is just a short arc to introduce him, because I think what's really going to happen is Gentle is going to act as the rival to Deku.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's gonna filter into it. It's gonna into the later arcs in the series, and he's gonna be a force that Deku has to overcome.
Yeah, his quirk is very powerful, and that when you get to the panel where Deku is blocking one of Gentle's punches, I'm not sure if you're getting the same feeling, but it really reminds me of the Slim Gum rapper fight. I think it's just how it's drawn. I just get that type of look from it.
I love how the air, like how the area outside of them is drawn in like this really warped fashion. It looks great. Really draws you towards the action. So
I know you've read the next chapter, but I have a feeling, because we eventually cut to like La Brava's thoughts, I think, where it's like, the Gentle I know would never really resort to violence because he dislikes it. Do you think her power will slowly just disappear the more violent Gentle starts getting with Midoriya?
I definitely think we could see that happening later on in the series. I don't really know if... I still have some questions about her quirk. Like, I'm not entirely sure on what, like, how it's, like, if it even affects his quirk. Because, like... Like,
either what he's doing right now could be a La Brava boost, or his quirk could... He's just really good with his quirk.
Yeah.
Like, they haven't... I would naturally assume that a quirk would be also enhanced, but we aren't... Like, the only thing which seems different is the sandwich move he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
But we never... When he was fighting Midoriya before, he was doing more of a hit and run. It's like, okay, I'm just going to leg it now so I can get to school.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than outright confront Midoriya. Also, one of the lines Gentle has, it just, to me, it makes it seem like he doesn't actually care about the brother. Or at least not... He says something like, her love has never... Let's see if I can actually find it, what it says. Not a single soul has yet to prove that your feelings for me are inadequate. And his face, when he says that, it just looks like he doesn't feel the same way about Le Brother. Like, Le Brother to him is just a tool. Which is just like... the relationship between them still kind of creeps me out a bit, because of his age.
Yeah, I don't really know, like, how old she's supposed to be. I feel like I bring this up every single episode now. I'm like, is this okay?
Well, I think the reason why we bring it up all the time is that her quirk is, like, literally the power of love. And whenever, last time, when we go back in her flashback, it says that she's still, like, in, like, early ages of school, and that she finds Gentle when she's still very young, and it's just like, oh, okay, this is creepy.
To be fair, no, this is semantics, but Chapter 178 is called A Woman Named La Brava, so you know, a woman.
The age of consent in Japan.
Yeah,
is 13.
She's a 900-year-old love clown. Don't question it.
A love clown with really dark rings around her eyes.
Yeah, it's mascara.
I think she says that those are natural. I don't think that's mascara. Gentle's got markers though. Gentle's not a tired boy. He just grabs markers and goes around his eyes with them.
I'm a tired boy.
Can we talk about Bamboo Boy? That's what I'm going to call this hero.
Oh my god, I actually love him. I love his design.
What's his quirk?
Is he like called the Panda Hero or something? He feeds pandas?
No. Wait.
I feel like I read that somewhere. I may Just be yeah, man.
He's Panda Boy now. His goal is to repopulate the panda population so they're not an endangered species anymore.
He has a lot of work cut out for him because pandas are stupid as fuck and they don't want to have sex.
He also needs a lot more bamboo on that costume if he hopes to get the panda's attention.
Yeah.
Yo, his design's cool though. Gentle's, you know, like when we see Hobo Gentle, that's what I'm just gonna call him. His design looks really weird. Like it doesn't look anything like the current Gentle we have.
I think he kind of reminds me of like a 1950s gangster, which kind of makes sense because we had a really Japanese villain last arc, and now we're seeing this but it doesn't really make sense. I think it's just contrast Overhaul's appearance by making him look like an American counterpart to what Overhaul was.
Let's hope Gentle doesn't lose his hands by the end of this arc, hey?
I think that wouldn't really be much of an issue for him.
We don't know. Chisaki's quirk was based on his hands, we know that.
Yeah, but he can jump
the same for Gentle
and stuff.
I think because whenever we see him do it, it's him swiping his hands. I guess maybe he could turn the air he's on into...
Yeah, and he has that jump somewhere in this chapter where it kind of
sucks about Chisaki not having his hands anymore.
What?
You know how I've been hyping up this Prison Break arc?
Yeah.
For ages because I want it to happen. Chisaki's not going to be able to take part in the Prison Break arc.
Okay.
With his quirk.
Here's what I'm going to say about that. Okay, so here's how the Prison Break arc is going to go. Okay. So, we're going to get Stain. Stain's not going to fight Deku.
Stain's not going to fight Deku, yeah.
Stain's not going to fight Deku. He'll acknowledge Deku as an equal, and he'll just leave.
I think Stain would potentially, if he saw all of these other villains, he might just be... Yo, what if Stain actually did a character turn? Like, I know it's... Would that be in character for him, considering how long he's been locked up in Tartarus for?
Like he just became a hero?
Well, maybe not a hero, but temporarily.
Anti-hero.
Yeah, just temporarily.
I think that could work.
His whole thing was... I think he wanted to return heroics back into how it was with All Might. But All Might, does he even know? Because we don't know how... We know that news of Tartarus... News has to get to Tartarus slowly. Mm-hmm. As if not to have the villains suddenly just break out.
Yeah.
So we know that All For One knows about All Might. But we don't know if Stain...
They could have, seen him.
All Might.
They could have seen him. When he was, walking. Didn't he go meet Stain? Or not meet Stain. Meet One For All?
He met All For One.
Whatever.
Same. Honestly, why would they have to name? Why couldn't they just give him a character name? If he had an actual character name, it would be so much easier.
He probably has an actual name, but we're never going to learn it.
We'll find it out. I doubt we'll ever actually know. One day, it would be cool if Hirokoshi did a spin-off. Well, not a spin-off, but a short little chapter of what every holder of One For All was like.
I would remember have you seen Avatar The Last Airbender, Legend of Korra? No, not Last Airbender, Legend of Korra.
I've seen the entirety of Last Airbender, but I never bothered with Korra. I've watched some episodes, but not all of them.
There's an episode of Korra where they go back to the first Avatar. Mm-hmm. I fucking love that episode. Avatar 1, very on the nose, but I love it. It has a completely different art style. Well, I mean, the bending's just portrayed in a different way, and it looks like it's ancient Japanese art or whatever, and it's beautiful.
That makes sense. I'll look that up then to see if there's any totally legal versions uploaded to YouTube. Totally legal.
Here, I'll send you the totally legal link right now.
What is this? Kiss. The cartoons that you love.com.
Kiss Gentle because you love him and you want to give him more power.
Zack,
but yeah, so I think
talk about the chapter.
I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna get the prison break arc probably at chapter 200. I would imagine.
That'd be great, actually. Oh my god, because then Hirokoshi likes to do special art for when we hit milestones.
Yeah, and here's what's gonna happen. Stain's gonna completely ignore Deku. He sees him as a rival, and he's not gonna fuck with him. I doubt we're gonna see anything with Shigaraki because that boy got no hands. And maybe we'll see and then he's gonna fight Gentle, and then we're gonna get a face off with Gentle.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking,
I don't want to cut you in, but I'll have you know that Shigaraki has all the hands.
Oh fuck! Overhaul. Overall,
Chisaki has no hands.
Chisaki. I got their names mixed up because Horikoshi likes naming people very similar names. That's annoying. That's actually, I just realized that. That's annoying. Chisaki's not gonna do shit because he has no hands.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna get a second fight with Gentle.
I feel like Gentle would be like, especially showing what his story is currently. He got mind broke dojened. I refuse to say it like anything else. But like, I would have thought that once he loses this, he'll just practically just give up on everything. Like, he'll be like, whatever. I tried being a hero, it didn't work. I tried being a villain, it didn't work. What's even the point? I feel like he'd be very like depressed and melancholic. I don't think he would like jump up at the bat to beat the shit out of Deku. But we'll see. One day.
I feel like it would be a test of strength thing. But like, and then the pretense for them being there, like Deku himself being at Tartarus, I think would probably have to do with something like, I don't know why they would do this, but taking Eri to visit Chisaki or something, maybe to get information out of him about something. Like,
I would assume that just the moment that something happens in Tartarus,
okay,
Deku would have to go take care of it because.
And I feel like he'd be there. But like, just anyways, like I feel like they'd find a way. I think what would happen is take Eri out of the equation, actually, because that's really fucked up to take her there. Meet her.
No, just throw her in. You played Overwatch. You know that people will easily guess that 12-year-olds can be playable characters. It'll be fine.
Yeah. But like, nah. The crux of this is that Deku defeats Gentle, and then he moves on to go try a fight All For One, and then in the very last scene of chapter 200, we watch as All For One impales Mirio, killing him instantly.
Why Mirio?
Because Mirio was there to talk about the antidote to the Quirk Killer bullets with Chisaki, and then Mirio dies, and then I feel really bad.
Why is Mirio there? I was assuming that you're gonna say like if a prison break arc happens, we all know that All Might will die right there. I'm assuming that would happen. Okay. Just like Shigaraki would probably like.
Do you mind if can I go do something real quick and I'll be back and then we can.
Yeah, I'll put the recording on hold. Zack.
Yeah.
Zack.
Yeah.
He's a Lego maniac. Zack. He did his laundry. Now he's back.
Were you thinking about that the entire time?
I was just singing Zack, he's a Lego maniac.
Okay, so
I was very bored, okay.
I think somebody's gonna die in the 200th chapter.
We know, we don't know, of course, because fucking Hirokoshi could pull a fucking curveball on me just to spite me, despite the fact he's not watching.
We know All Might's gonna die. And we also knew that Deku was gonna die fighting Chisaki, but that didn't happen either. So.
I don't think Deku was gonna die anytime soon.
Nah, Night Eye predicted it. He was like, Deku's dead as fine. He was like...
Oh, okay. Okay, I guess now I can't really say anything because Night Eye actually predicted it. Oh, fuck. What if All Might doesn't die?
That'd be lame. I like All Might, but he has to die.
He has to die eventually. Dude, I don't know. They have to handle that well. Mm-hmm. Like, if All Might just gets, like, one shot or something. Like, if some guy just, like... If All For One just comes back and just punches him and All Might dies, it's just going to be like, oh, okay. like, I think Shigaraki is going to kill him. Because that's the whole point, is like, your mentor's grandchild killed you. So how the fuck do you feel about that, All Might? And then he's just gonna be like, I fucking hate you all for one.
You know what would really suck? If Gentle killed All Might?
Oh my god, the thing is, he could probably do it with that Gentle sandwich move. He'd snap his fucking twiggy ass bones in half.
Poor All Might.
Poor All Might.
All Might could literally die to anything at this point.
You just remind me of one of my favourite scenes in My Hero Academia. It's something very small, but I hope they do it well in the anime. It's right after All Might loses his quirk in the Hero License Exam arc, and it's when everyone's training, and Deku, I don't think it's Deku, but Deku saves All Might.
It was
before
Bakugo.
Bakugo saves All Might before Boulder just fucking crushes him.
I don't know why I remember that.
I love that scene specifically because it just echoes the fact that All Might's day is over, and even if he wants to help people, he's more of a liability than anything else.
Yeah,
and
I think even
it hit so hard.
Yeah, I think even like right after he says that, or right after he does that, Bakugo is like, "Get out of the way! You're only making things harder," or something like that.
I need to go reread some old My Hero chapters. I think one day I might just like, if I ever get a job, there's a lot of things I need to buy if I get a job. One of them will be every single manga volume of My Hero Academia, because this is a shonen series, and eventually we'll get to like 90 chapters or 70 chapters, and I don't want to one day have to just spend a shit ton of money on 70 volumes of manga.
Yeah.
How long do you think My Hero is going to go on for, actually?
It's been going for, what, 3 years now?
3 years now, and we're on chapter 179. I don't think 179. Shit.
I think that all rides on how they treat the death of All Might, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'll be a huge turning point for the series in tone and in writing. I think if that's handled well, it will keep fans engaged, and we'll see it for a lot longer than people might think.
If All Might's death is done badly, that's really gonna hurt the series. Like, I don't think it'll be like disastrously bad, like everyone's gonna drop My Hero. But if that's done badly, it might be a sign of things to come.
Yeah.
But I have faith in Hirokoshi. Usually when Hirokoshi does a new arc, and I'm starting to lose faith in it, he usually pulls me straight back in, just like at the beginning of the Gentle arc.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't actually give a shit about this. And it's just like, oh, well, you give a shit now, buddy. I'm like, yeah, I do, because it's actually really good.
Yeah. He has a really good way of writing things, so they're good, and I like good things.
His designs are good too.
Yeah.
But this arc specifically, I think, has been, like, I think once we finish this arc, we should talk about, like, what we think about it. But one thing I am really liking about this arc is that the one main issue I've had with this series is that there's way too many characters, and we never get to see any screen time of any of them, and they don't get development. This arc introduced Gentle, which I didn't like at the start, but I'm really liking him now. And before we got to this fight scene, we got development for a majority of the cast. I think. Like, Aoyama, I wasn't expecting him to get any screen time, but we got an entire fucking...
I think Aoyama might be one of his favorite characters. Horikoshi's favorite characters.
We know he likes Momo, just because of her design. And we know he has to like Mineta. Or at least I like Mineta. If I had to write a character like that, I think I'd fall in love with him. Because I haven't killed him off yet. I
like Mineta, but I'm not gonna. You can cut that out because I don't want people calling me a sexist pig.
Why would liking Mineta make you sexist? He's a good boy. He
He's
tries his
dangerous.
best.
He's dangerous.
He's dangerous.
He's dangerous.
He's a dangerous boy.
He's too strong. The fandom can't handle him.
The fans... Yo, what if... Okay. If we ever do get to a My Hero Shippuden, what if when we cut to Minato, he's suddenly way taller and he's really fucking buff?
You know what? That's probably what's gonna happen.
And what if he ends up going out with Momo?
No, he'll be gay.
Cooks, fucking... Who ships...
No, he'll be gay.
Shoto? He'll be gay with Denki.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'll be...
Yeah. Yeah, that's a ship I can get behind. Bakugo... People sleep on Minato X Denki. And people, love Bakugo X Deku. Even though it's an abusive relationship, stop it. Stop.
I love Bakugo. He's my favourite boy. He's cool. He has a cool quirk.
Oh, we had a new manga, or a new episode, by the way.
Yes, I loved it. Well, okay, no. I was rewatching it, and I'm starting to realise I really do love the Pussycats. I want them back.
Oh my god, yes. Although, didn't Ragdoll lose her quirk?
Ragdoll does eventually...
Spoilers.
Yeah, All For One takes the quirk.
Yeah.
Who's your favourite Pussycat? Let's turn this rest into the Pussycat talk.
I think it's Tiger, obviously.
Who?
Tiger.
Oh, the big buff boy.
Yeah.
Fuck, get that gay shit out of here. We're talking about the girls right now.
Okay.
And we all know Tiger's our favourite one. Ragdoll, Pixie Bob, or Mandalay.
I think I'm gonna have to give it to Mandalay.
Same. Okay, we can agree on this. Pixie Bob's a close second now.
Yeah. I do, yeah.
And then we can add Ragdoll to our Quirkless losers list alongside Mirio and All Might.
Was it Ragdoll who lost her quirk?
It was Ragdoll.
Yeah.
Her sisters are crying with her at the end of the Bakugo, saving Bakugo arc.
The Bakugo retrieval arc, which I don't know if it was ever called that, but people just call it that because it's the Naruto Sasuke retrieval arc.
Well, I'll call it the Bakugo retrieval arc because it sounds cool.
Yeah. But, yeah. Yeah, it was... I love Tigers so much.
Tiger's a fucking cool guy.
He's
I'm not
so
sure if
cool.
Oh, I'm looking at the picture right now. It's so fucking sad.
I think... Wasn't Tiger, confirmed transgender?
Yeah,
that's so beautiful. I love him.
I think this could just be a meme for all I know, but I remember someone saying that in his character bio, it's something like he went to Thailand and got surgery or something.
Oh, yeah, that's not good. That's not as... what?
That's what I heard. That's what someone told me on the internet. I'm looking this up. Tiger bio. You're gonna also keep him typing in.
Apparently, he's not called. Oh, okay. He's called Tora in the original Japanese.
That makes sense. Yeah, Tora. I'm looking at it now. God damn it! I'm using the fucking wiki. No one's gonna like this now.
Maybe he was. I don't.
Fuck this. I'll fucking put a recording of me saying yes, this is legit. If this is actually legit. So
yeah, it's from Volume 9 profile.
Oh, okay.
Yawara is a transgender man. He transitioned in Thailand a long time ago. That's cool.
This is totally Callum post-production. Tiger is transgender. Okay, bye. That wasn't post-production. And that's probably going to be really bad when I'm... Who would have guessed?
Who would have guessed?
My chair is so fucking squeaky. Have we successfully found a new joke to say for the next 3 episodes?
What?
Well, we had our one joke, which was the Smashball thing. Have we thought of anything that we can do this episode?
Yeah. Tora turns around and you see...
You can't even finish the sentence, my dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's... Oh, God, I just remembered what his quirk was. It's just him being, flatten his body out. God.
Is that his quirk?
Yeah.
I thought he's a super buff.
Nah, he has a pillow body. He can flatten out his body and stretch it in inhumane ways.
Oh, you know what he can do with that fucking dick of his.
I guess it. Yeah. Well, I mean,
I don't know why I always have to bring it to this, but I do.
But yeah.
So.
But yeah.
Any final thoughts on the chapter, or is there anything you want to go over?
I think we're gonna see. We're gonna see a calm few chapters coming up next. In my opinion, like post 180, we're gonna have some calm chapters. I would say and then for like maybe 9 or 10 chapters, we're gonna have like not much crazy stuff going on. But I think afterwards, like 190 on, we're gonna start ramping up into the prison break arc. I think that's the next big thing.
What if we just get 9 chapters of Aizawa and his cats?
I would die.
You would die. Speaking of cats, my cat wants to say something right now, but we're ending the podcast, Kitty Cat, so you're not going to be saying anything. It's my final thoughts on this chapter. It's good. Prison break arc. I'm hyping this up. I don't even know if it's going to happen, but I want it to happen. Anything you want to show, Zach?
Continue watching Megalobox. It's only gotten better. It just please.
Haven't touched it. I just
please
the episodes.
If you like Cowboy Bebop, you're gonna love it. It even does the Cowboy Bebop thing. You know how in Cowboy Bebop the episodes are called episodes. They're called sessions, like musical sessions. In Megalobox, they're called rounds, like in boxing.
No, because like in boxing.
Yeah, and I fucking love it. God, such a charming show. The best this season. It's gonna be the best anime this year, I reckon.
The best anime of this year, are you sure?
Yeah, well...
Because last time I checked, My Hero has a 3rd season going on. You know what those Crunchyroll Anime Awards are like?
Yeah, oh yeah. No, I think it's gonna be the Megalobox Anime Awards this year. For sure. They're gonna sweep music, they're gonna sweep animation, they're gonna sweep opening, they're gonna sweep animation, they're gonna sweep ending, because it has the best ending of the entire season. I don't give a shit. I've warmed up to the My Hero opening, though. I really like the opening for My Hero.
Okay. I'm happy that someone is finally... People are slowly starting to turn...
The
4th opening.
I always like the music, sort of, because it reminds me of Golden Time Lover from Fullmetal Alchemist. And that's my favorite Fullmetal Alchemist opening, because it's the best one. And that's not... that's not a controversial opinion at all.
I was watching Mother's Basement today, the filthy fucking shill.
Yeah.
Nah, he's chill. And he pointed out that it starts with Deku and All Might sitting on a bench.
Yeah.
And that when All Might eventually loses his quirk, what if instead of a buff All Might, it cuts to the picture of Deku and All Might in the All Might hoodie?
Well, I think...
From one of the chapters.
Yeah, that's definitely what they're going to do. I mean, they have... they just have to insert They just have to insert the image, like...
I'll make it a phone background, because if it's really cute.
It is.
What the fuck am I going to do?
I love how much plot importance that hoodie has in Illegals.
I'll read Illegals one day. If we ever have like a week where a chapter doesn't come out,
yeah.
I'll read the entirety of Illegals and we can have a podcast about
if Horikoshi suddenly falls ill, or he becomes Araki, starts going on hiatus every other chapter.
What's the author of Berserk?
I don't read Berserk, so I wouldn't know. Oh look, there's Blasphemy.
Okay. Well, one day we'll get a boat off.
Apparently,
we'll be stuck on the boat.
Apparently, Berserk
for 7 years.
Apparently, Berserk is by Eminem.
What?
It's by Eminem, famous Detroit rapper Eminem.
What?
What?
Is this his new album, or is there a song that he's done before which is called Berserk?
There was a song from his 2012 album, I think.
2012 album.
So I collapse. I'm spitting those raps, sucking some dick, eating some ass. That's what he says.
Zach, you need to stop. Your rapping is so good. We might get a copy.
I can do the entirety of Childish Gambino's Bonfire right now, and I'll prove to you I can rap.
Okay, well, there's a certain naughty word in that song that I don't want to get
I never say it. I'm not stupid.
I never say it. I scream it at the top of my lungs.
While I'm in...
You don't just say childish Gambino lyrics. You scream it. You become Gambino.
I was screaming out those lyrics in class one day. Funny as shit.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm just gonna shill the My Hero anime because this episode was good, and I'm sure the next episode will be better. So, thanks for listening, everyone.
I want to shill Camp Rock, the Disney Channel original movie.
Okay, I'll see if we can find. Is it on Netflix?
I don't think so. Disney doesn't like Netflix.
Well, I don't like Disney. Fuck Disney.
Yeah.
Who likes Disney? They're just gonna buy Show and Jump now. I'm just gonna cry myself to sleep. I could legitimately see that happening.
No, they hate the Japanese.
But.
Actually, they did work with My Hero recently.
Ghibli? Shit,
no.
I've just remembered that.
No, actually, Ghibli was completely in, I think, Pixar's hands, essentially.
But Pixar and Disney are like the same thing.
Yeah, they not at the time though.
Not at the time.
Yeah, Brad Bird.
Or
was it Brad Bird? I think it might have been the pedophile guy, or not pedophile, but John Lasseter. John Lasseter really liked Studio Ghibli. Yeah.
We're talking about anime fans. There's tons of pedophile guys out there, I'm sure.
Yeah, some people have been saying that some people in the industry are about to go down for some shit. I'm not gonna corroborate any of those rumors here because I do not, in fact, I do not, in fact, work in the Japanese anime industry and cannot confirm or deny that anybody is a pedophile or harasses women. But I've heard some things, heard through the grapevine that some pretty high-profile people are like, kind of fucked. But we'll see.
Is there any more Disney Channel originals you want me to
Hatching Pete's really good.
Hatching Pete?
I have all these memorized. I could go on for us.
Oh my god. How about you in your own time, you record a video of you saying, okay, I'm gonna shill, and then you go through your list of Disney original movies, and I'll upload it as a second video to the channel.
I should go back to making videos.
If you ever make a video, I'll put it in a shill box.
I want to shill JonTron. JonTron's really good.
I want to shill JonTron.
Here, JonTron's good.
Okay, I can't fill this box can only have so many things before it has too much stuff to shill. My video description is going to
I'm not racist, by the way. I just like JonTron.
That doesn't make you racist.
He was considered racist for a time. And
liking racist doesn't make you racist.
I felt really bad about liking him, but I'm just gonna put it out there. His content got increasingly better, like with each video, after he got called out for being racist. I don't know what it is.
His flex tape video to me is still hilarious.
The Howling 2 video is a masterpiece. I think that's one of the best things on the internet.
Okay, so JonTron, My Hero, Megalobox, fucking
Camp Rock.
House of Rock.
Camp Rock.
Okay.
It has a young
JonTron.
It has a young Demi Lovato in it. She was on cocaine the entire time.
Watch this movie. Okay, so now we actually get to the last words. What do you want to say, Zach?
I look forward to the next chapter. It looks good.
Same.
I look forward to the coming weeks with new chapters. I'll be able to spend more time on them, read them some more.
Hopefully.
Check out my channel where I show myself.
I always put your YouTube channel and Twitter in the fucking description.
I might be making a new video soon, so there you go.
Dude, don't say that. When I say that, I never make a video.
I might. And that's all I gotta say about that. So, I'll have a nice day.
Bye, guys, and thank you for listening.
Bye.